Last night, 22 games in the NBA went down. 11 winners. Let's check out the 5 best games of last night. This is a new series where I'll be recapping the 5 best games from the night before. And in a case where there's only like one game or something, like tomorrow, then I'll review that one in full depth. Oh, and if you love basketball and the NBA, subscribe and hit the bell now so you don't miss any of these videos. Let's go. Game number 1, Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Charlotte Hornets. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Hornets last night, 115-107, leading to the Hornets' 5th loss in a row. LeBron scored 31 with 6 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals, and a block. Kevin Love also added 22 and 10 boards, and a block and a steal as well. On the Hornets side, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist shot 10 for 14 from the field and had a season-high 22 points. Kemba Walker added 20 points and 7 assists. This was Nicholas Batum's season debut. He started and scored 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists in 32 minutes. Jeremy Lamb also scored 13 points, and that was off the bench. The Hornets' weakness was their turnovers. They had 13 turnovers, 5 which plagued them in the 4th. Our defense was phenomenal, LeBron said. We had a great game plan, and we were just in tune. We executed it. The Hornets' turnovers and the Cavs' great defense ultimately led to a Cavs victory, and now LeBron has won 40 out of his 46 all-time games against the Charlotte Hornets. Game number 2, Pistons versus Bucks. Chris Middleton and the Bucks finished over the Detroit Pistons last night with a score of 99-95. Middleton finished with more points than Giannis with 27. Giannis scored 21. "I'm just playing hard," Middleton said. "That's what I've noticed over the first couple of games. I didn't think I was playing hard enough. I've talked to some coaches, teammates. Kevin Garnett also came in. The common thing that most guys were saying was, I just needed to play harder. And I think it was true. But now I feel like I'm just playing hard and not worrying about everything else. And it's working out." The Milwaukee Bucks also blocked 16 shots last night. And Pistons coach Stan Van Gundy had something to say about it. "That's the game right there, absolutely. That's 16 opportunities you don't even get the ball up on the rim. When you look at the stat sheet, it's really hard to figure out how the game was even close. It was a frustrating night. We didn't do anything well. I couldn't find any offense to run to help us." Detroit's Avery Bradley had a season high in points. He posted 28 while only shooting 35.3% from the field. Andre Drummond did his thing as usual with 13 points and 17 rebounds. And it was a close game, though Eric Bledsoe, the Bucks' recent acquisition, drilled a shot from the right wing, which gave the Bucks a 95-93 lead with 42 seconds remaining in the game. Avery Bradley turned the ball over, and Bledsoe made 2 clutch free throws, making the score 97-93 with 16 seconds remaining. A series of turnovers and free throws ultimately led to the 99-95 Bucks win. Game number 3, Wizards versus Heat. John Wall, Bradley Beal, and the Washington Wizards defeated Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat last night. The score was 102-93, with John Wall scoring 27 with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Beal with 26 points and 7 rebounds. Goran Dragic scored 21 points for the Heat, and Dion Waiters also added 19. Hassan Whiteside scored 14 points and grabbed 21 rebounds, the most in any game last night. The Wizards only scored 10 points in the 3rd quarter, making the 4th quarter the real deciding point of this one. Miami led with 7 early in the 4th, but their turnovers led to their defeat. Their 17 turnovers on the night led to 26 Wizards points. The Wiz also had 31 free throw attempts, while the Heat only had 19. Heat coach Eric Spoelstra wasn't happy about the officiating or the turnovers. The Wizards defeat the Miami Heat, and you can watch them again on Friday night for the rematch. Game number 4, the Lakers versus the Philadelphia 76ers. This was personally my favorite game of the night. Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers managed to beat the Los Angeles Lakers last night. Embiid scored 46 points, grabbed 15 rebounds, had 7 assists, and a crazy 7 blocks. One another incredible statistic, Embiid also shot 14 for 20 from the field and 16 for 19 from the free throw line. He scored the most points by a Sixers player since Allen Iverson scored 46 in November of 2008. That was 9 years ago. He was extremely dominant, but he was not the only one. Ben Simmons also had an amazing game with 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists. He was only 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. I love LA. I love the Staples Center. I wanted to come out here and put on a show, Embiid said after the victory. And he did put on a show. On the Lakers side, Brandon Ingram scored 26 and grabbed 11 boards. Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Clarkson also played well. Kuzma got 24 points and 7 rebounds, and Clarkson had 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists off the bench. Lonzo Ball finished with 2 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Ball shot 1 for 9 from the field and 0 for 6 from 3. His shooting struggles continue. Game number 5, Jazz versus Knicks. The last game we're recapping is the one I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Hardaway of the Knicks scored 26 points and a super duper important 3 with 32.9 seconds left in the game to secure a New York victory. For the Knicks, Porzingis scored 22 with 8 rebounds, Courtney Lee got 19 points and 7 rebounds, and Enes Kanter scored 13 as well. Rodney Hood on the Jazz scored 30 points off the bench, and rookie Donovan Mitchell got 19 for the Jazz. It's important to note that Rudy Gobert is out for 4 weeks with a bone bruise in his right knee, unfortunately. The Jazz have not been playing well on the road. Their last victory in another arena was on April 8th versus the Warriors. On one of the last possessions of the game, Tim Hardaway Jr. drove to the basket but got blocked by Derek Favors. Luckily, Frank Ntilikina grabbed the ball, which set Hardaway up for the game-winning 3-pointer. What did you think about last night's games? Let me know down below. Also, make sure to click the link in the description to vote which game you thought was the best one. Also, I'm sorry for not using NBA footage. I just don't know how to do that yet. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Whack.